All right, here we go. Welcome, folks. Welcome to the podcast. Prices are too high, everybody. Hello, good to see y'all. See everybody here. So right now I am okay. Here we are. So today I am. This afternoon I am outside. So I'm back in New York. I was gonna go to Jersey, but then by the time I got to the damn Port Authority, it was like right before the bus was about to leave in about a minute. So we're gonna go vertical. I'm gonna change it up a bit. Um, I'll explain a couple of things. So we're gonna do this podcast a bit differently. So we're gonna do a walk and talk podcast. Hey there, Juanita Jazz. How's everybody doing? So we're gonna do a walk and talk podcast. So let's get on out of here. There's a lot of people. So I got the microphone on so you guys can hear me, which is good. I'm glad I thought to bring the microphone in. So yeah, welcome to another episode of Prices Are Too High. No theme song for this episode because we're going live. And in order for me to use um, in order for me to use the my podcast theme song, I will have to use the Prism app. So right now, I ain't too happy with the Prism app. So we're gonna do a walk and talk podcast. So this podcast is about dealing with all the BS that comes behind work. I'm gonna have to pause for a second so I can go to my topics. Hey there, Karina. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the podcast. We're doing a walk and talk podcast. So I'm walking and I'm talking. I think we're gonna go by the water. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time walking here in New York City, and we're just gonna go to the pier. The pier is straight down. The West Side Pier. That's where we're gonna go to. You doing well? Nice, nice, awesome. Good to hear. I don't know what's going on. We'll just cross here. Welcome, welcome, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. All right, there we go. So, the first thing we're gonna talk about is trust issues in the workplace. Let's definitely talk about that because when I was at the retreat on, I was at a job retreat about 2 weeks ago, and you know, just being there, it gave me some ideas and gave me some ideas, gave me something um, that I wanted to talk about in the podcast. So I just jot them down. So if I'm pausing my life, that's because I'm going between my notes so I can keep track of what I need to talk about. But yeah, let's talk about it. Trust issues in the workplace. We all know there's a lot of bullshit that be going down in the freaking workplace. Working with people that you don't like, that's not an easy one. Or working with people that don't even, especially people that don't even want to do their jobs. So that's not an easy one. And I know because I've been doing it for almost 9 years. For almost 9 years. So I know what I'm talking about on that one. How am I since I came back from Chicago? Been good. Yeah, I missed the trip though. I really do. I really, really missed the trip. But yeah, I'm gonna miss the trip. I'm not looking forward to going back to work Monday. So it's just what it is. But oh yeah, well the good news is that speaking of work, the good news is that yeah, the good news is that something else had finally came up. So I'm actually going to go for an interview on Friday. Next Friday, actually, it's supposed to be this Friday, but next Friday, I'm gonna go there and check out the working place there. It's an organization, nonprofit. So it's called Broadway. it's probably something I forgot the name of the place, but they basically help people that's life. They basically help people in need. So people, life has been hit hard for them, and some people don't have a place to sleep. They don't have nowhere to eat, to shower, take a bath. So that's pretty much what the organization does. And actually, there was an opening for me to do like they need help with their website and social media. So um, I was basically a good fit for them. So that's what I'm gonna go do next Friday. Thank you so much, Jazz. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that very, very much. Not paying attention to the chat. But yeah, let's get started on the topics. I don't want to talk too much about the opening. We could talk about that at the end. I want to get through some topics I want to talk about. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, just dealing with tr- yeah, trust issues at work. Now, let me just say this though, trusting your coworkers is hard as hell. It's freaking hard trusting your coworkers because I've had several times. There were several times I needed help with something, and nobody to the plate and freaking do it. So I'm in that environment where I don't trust any of my coworkers on my team because, this is the thing. We're supposed to be the AG team. We're supposed to help each other out, but no one, but I feel like 80% of the time, nobody really wants to step up and do their job and help out. So, like for example, when I go on, like this week, I've been on vacation pretty much. So I haven't been there to take care of the chickens and all that stuff. Whenever I need help taking care of the chickens, I feel like no one wants to step. Lately, yeah, the last couple of years, no one has really stepped up to the plate and want to help me out with that. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Trusting people is not easy. It really isn't. But the thing with work is that sometimes you got to work with people that you don't want to work with. That's just the thing right there. I always just a number. I was always just a number at work. Oh, you were Emeralds? Wow. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, because to the thing is that I feel like this though. If I'm going to if I'm going to rely on you, then I need you to like step up. That's the thing. I need you to like step up and help me out a bit. But I feel like if people would spend more time just more of working together and helping each other out. So like don't wait for the on the weekends to give the chickens food and water, but you're there. Like I feel like just don't just also check to see if they got food and water and stuff. Or don't just be doing shit half-ass. Honestly, that's another thing that kills me too. Like people people at work, they like to do shit half-ass. They don't do a full good ass job. They just be they just be doing it half-ass. It just lets me know that you don't give a damn about the job. Like you're not trying to be a team player. You know, it just lets me know that it's just pure laziness. That's just me personally. That's how I freaking feel. Like dealing with so much at work, that's a lot. That is a lot. And then another thing I'm going to talk about is that I'll get to it in a second, but they like to pile so much work on you, and especially with the higher ups and stuff, they expect you to do this, and that, and get that done. They like to pile so much shit on us in the summer, and expect us to freaking get it done. And like, listen, this is a lot that y'all got us doing. I mean, I'm really. I'm really thankful for the volunteers at work because we need the volunteers at work to help keep things moving a bit. So we need the freaking volunteers because they be putting so much shit on us at work. It's like ridiculous. So I'm really thankful for the volunteers, especially for the food distribute that we do 3 times a week. Now they talking 4 times a week. Four distribute, four food distributes 4 times a week. Now, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, it's too much damn work. It's a lot. Got to get a shit ton of food, and you got to drop the food. You got to set up, and then once it's like freaking done, then you got to freaking yeah. Then you got to freaking clean up, clean up everything. Put everything back to the way it was. And the thing is that they also like to bark at us sometimes about the sites not being clean. And that's another damn thing. But which is also there's something that we have at work every single morning, which is called morning chores. So the morning chores is cleaning up the site, making sure that make sure there's no garbage, cleaning the front, the inside, making sure the garbages are taken out and put in the dumpster and everything. And yeah, it's quite overwhelming right there. But personally, I kind of like coming in on Mondays because it's not so hectic because everybody's not really here on Mondays. And versus the rest of the other days out of the week, they because the rest of if I try to do something on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, then it's a little bit tough. And I mainly want to keep my Mondays because I really do need my one-on-one meetings with my supervisor at work. So being that she has a much higher position, you know, she gets pulled away too many damn times. So let me see what everybody's saying. I'm gonna, are the chickens fried during that week off? Good one, Ambrose. No, they're alive emeralds. They're not for eating. They're not for eating at all. No, you can't eat the chickens. Exactly. Nobody wants to. Exactly, Jazz. You get my points. Exactly. Like nobody wants to step up and do their job. That's how I freaking feel because it's literally too damn much. Like I'm just tired of having to go the extra mile for people when people want to sit there they want to sit there and do laziness shit or do shit half-ass. Like, come on. Like one day I filled up the chicken water, and the next day it was empty. It was empty. There's been times where I came in the beginning of the week, after a weekend, especially a long ass weekend, and they had no food or water. And to remind you, you know, I, 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 I'm not working. This is like during the summer season. I don't work Saturdays during the summer season. I left. I got sick and tired of Saturday programming. I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. I don't want to work Saturday programming no more. It's too much because they want to drag us. They want to sit there and drag us. Oh, look at this beautiful views here. Pretty awesome. They want to sit there and drag our asses and pull us away from what we got to do. And they want somebody else to do their job. So there was another department and they had was it 2 or 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago, they had the adult programming. And because they didn't have enough people, see, that was supposed to be their job, the programming department. Well, that's, yeah, at work. And I'm on the AG team. I'm not supposed to be doing I'm not supposed to be doing their job. I'm supposed to be working with volunteers and doing other stuff along the sites. So I'm like, why the hell did I? I'm saying to myself, why the hell did I have to wait all the way until October to hear this? Damn near October, almost the spring and summer season gone. What, two Saturdays left out of Saturday programming? It just killed me, man. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not working Saturdays no more. I'm only gonna work Saturdays during the winter, and that's it. So I ain't got time for people's bullshit. I really don't. I just do my job and go. I don't hang out with no fucking body at work. Ain't got time for that. That's just me personally. Yeah, they're okay, Karina. They are. Hey, baby love, how you doing? Welcome in, baby love. Welcome into the podcast. I know I see the gift badges. I don't know what's with that. So that's unacceptable. Got to take care of the exactly. But you know what though? See, this the thing though. This the thing, baby love. See how it works. See, this is just what I do for a living. I ain't got no damn chickens as a personal thing. Hell no. I don't have chickens personally. I don't even want chickens personally. Fuck that. So I don't want my own personal chickens. I'm sorry, but fuck that. So it's too much responsibility. They constantly shit everywhere. You gotta clean the shit every single morning. You gotta clean the damn shit every morning. They're constantly shitting in their beds. And you gotta clean that up. And you gotta make sure that they're not eating their own eggs. That's another thing. You got to make sure they're not eating their own eggs, and also um, making sure there's enough fluff for their beds, And we're about to get another site too, so we're getting a third coop of chickens. Yeah, chicken coop number 3. They was talking about putting 60 chickens. I'm like, that's too motherfucking much. 60 chickens? You talking like hundreds of damn eggs a day. Who's gonna collect that? Because when we got a new set of them, we was collecting mad eggs. Sometimes they was laying twice a day, sometimes overnight. They was laying like crazy. I couldn't keep up with all that. So I'm just one person. Like that's a lot right there. That really is a lot right there. It's too much, man. And then just to remind you, I got several people that don't want to fucking do nothing at all. Period. And it's really frustrating. So it's hard to trust coworkers at work. It's hard to trust people, man, because people don't live up. They don't live up to they don't live up to their standards. They don't do what they say they're gonna do. They say one thing and they do another. I've gotten that a lot of times, a lot of damn times where motherfuckers have said one thing and then did another. So I'm like, I can't, man. That's too much. I just had some hard boiled eggs. Oh, you did? Wow. Chris, my brother, chicken or lay eggs too. Like, we are getting them too. Wow. Okay, Karina. Damn, wow. Yeah, sometimes they'll eat their own eggs, baby love. Sometimes they will. Yeah, they be slacking, man. They be slacking. That's what they do at work, baby love. That's what they do at work. Be slacking, man. And I feel like I feel like me and my director are the only two people out of this team that has to go the damn extra mile. The last couple of years, well, I have another coworker too. He's good though. He's good. He's not like the rest of them that just fucking slacks. So, but we have we have somebody sorry, we have somebody that's above my supervisors. I'm not sure what her position is, but I think she runs the AG department as well. So She's the one that came up with the one-on-ones. Just she's organizing things a little bit. She's organizing things a bit better now. I think we're a lot more prepared for the summer season than we was last year. So, which is great. So, or the last couple of years, because the last couple of years we weren't even that prepared for the growing season. It's March, time to start growing. Time to start growing shit. It's time to start doing this, and that. So April's coming. We need to get ready. We need to hurry up and get ready. Get all the sites clean and everything. So it was just one big rush. And, but now we're more prepared um, this year, which is great. Let me scroll through it because let me go to my notes real quick. Let me see what's the next thing I'm going to talk about. I think I've covered lack of work. And now let's definitely I'm gonna definitely talk about the higher ups. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get it all out. You don't have to buy extra for. Oh, that's awesome. That's good, Karina. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna be discussing is the higher ups, and they expect you to do this. They expect you to do this, and that, and get it all done at one time. So let's also talk about that as well. Now, I'm gonna talk about the frustration, my biggest frustration. Um, this it doesn't apply to all jobs, but some jobs that I'm gonna just say working the winter time, really, really, really stressful, really, really freaking stressful because it's not much to do because the thing is that when you have what you gonna call it, so when you're working outdoors, so unless you're like working for construction and some shit, then you know you're pretty much be busy outside. Or if you work for a train, if you're driving a bus, driving a train, well, I mean driving a bus. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say the train. Unless you have those type of outdoor jobs where it'll keep you busy, then that's a complete different story. But in my case, um, being I have an outdoor job, and yeah, being I have an outdoor job, and I constantly have to be outside all day, and especially in the freezing ass cold, because basically there's nothing but cleaning up chickens, food distribute. It's not. That's pretty much it in the wintertime. Pretty much three things going on. Ain't much. And the thing is that so now the the higher ups they um they came up with this thing 2 years ago. Now they want everybody to take a PD. So PD stands for professional development. So it's a class where you basically, but I hate it. I don't even like the PDs, but they want everybody to get better at their position, at their jobs, what they do. So everybody's got to take a PD so they can get better at what their job title is. So the thing is that I feel like they're not pushing out. They don't push any PDs. They don't push no PDs. They don't do none of that. So y'all want us to us to take a PD, but y'all don't even help us try to get the freaking PDs. Y'all don't even try to push it out. And the shit that kills me is that, you know, my team, I'm busy in the summertime. The wintertime is when we should be taking them, in my opinion. So, because it ain't even much to do. There's like so much pressure in the wintertime. And you know what though? You know what though? But get this, folks. Get this. Um, I even heard from I heard, right? I even heard from one of my supervisors that the higher ups was saying that um, me and my team, the AG team, we don't really do much in the wintertime. And I was saying to myself, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, how dare they sit there and say that? We do a lot of shit in the wintertime. Are you kidding me? It's not much we can freaking do. You can't grow nothing. You can't water anything. Like, what else is there to really do in the damn winter? Hey, Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. Exactly, Jazz. Exactly. But you guys want to sit there and bash us. We're not doing enough in the damn winter, and that's the thing too. That's the damn thing too, you guys. So they come, they 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 barely come and see what we do in the damn winter. All they do is stay their asses indoors all winter long, the whole time, the whole winter season. All they do is stay in that fucking office building all damn winter long. And people like me got to be stuck outside working in the freezing damn cold, struggling to find work to do. So damn crazy. But that's one of the things that has really frustrated me with as well. It really has. Now, another thing I'm going to talk about is our payroll system. I've been wanting to get that off my chest because I'm going to say this though. There's a payroll system called ADP. I think a lot of nonprofit, I believe, well, I don't know if all nonprofits use it, but I think a lot of nonprofits use it, but that's something that I have to use for my job. So I can get paid for my job. So the thing is that I'm gonna say this though, ADP suck, man. Like they are the freaking worst. Like it's always some bullshit with them. Always, all the time. It's always some fucking bullshit because they want everybody to clock in and clock out, but it always fucks up on you. That's why I don't do it. I just write down in the damn timesheet um, what time what time I punched in and what time I punched out. I just write it down. Period. It's not like I'm going. I don't have to. It's not like I only got one option. I just use the other option there. So it's not like I have no other choice but to just clock in and clock out. I can just write it down. So at least I get a second option. So on how I write down my time, but not too. But that's better than just being stuck with one option. I'm tired of doing hard mod work while Ambrose just lays around. Oh, you're funny, Ambrose. You're really, really funny. uh, but yeah, but back to what I was saying. Because now, before then, um, they just, I think, was it, before then, everybody's schedule was just in the time card. For example, 9 to 5 or 8:30 to 3:30, but no one was punching in and punching out. They didn't force that up until last year. So now they want everybody to clock in and clock out because they want to know because they want to know from what time to what time to pay us for. Okay, fine, cool. And then another thing too is that we used to use the Gmail. Yeah, we used to use the Gmail for work. Now we use Outlook. Nobody even, that's back to the PD thing. Nobody even bothered to give us a tutorial on how to work, on how to use Outlook, which is Windows. So that's what we got to use for work. Nobody even bothered to freaking give us a tutorial on how to work the Outlook. They just like here. We'll give here. We want everybody to start using Outlook. This is 3 years ago, and I'm like, I can't with them, man. I freaking can't. It's just too much, man. Too much. But yeah. But back to ADP, it suck, man. I hate that payroll system. I'll be honest, I hate it. Because that shit be giving me too much problems. It's too much. And then every 6 months you gotta change them. Every 6 freaking months. You gotta change your passcode. I'm like, why can't I just be comfortable with the password that I have for a little while before I change it? Why it gotta be every few months or so? It's crazy, man. Now, if God forbid something happens, then yeah, I'll change my password, but I don't want to keep constantly changing it. But I just find that part kind of stupid. Let me catch up with the chat, folks. Ambrose, that is correct. When you did payroll, I to make sure you lunch out, not clock out. LOL. Well, we get paid for lunch, Ambrose. We get paid for lunch, so we get paid for that. So I don't have to punch out for lunch. So I'm okay right there. Because now they pay us for lunch. Before then, we wasn't getting paid for lunch, but now we do. And what was I gonna say? What else I'm gonna talk about? Oh, also I want to talk about the events a little bit as well. Like I'm gonna say this though, the events are so freaking overwhelming, man. I got because what was it? My job is doing another event on the 21st, the same day as the Mermaid Parade. So they're doing like a little Juneteenth special parade, but I don't feel like freaking working that day. I just want to have my long weekend because being that I'm part time, I don't get all holidays off. I do get some, but I don't get all holidays off. And let me tell you, now, if I was to come in on the 21st, my next long holiday won't be until Labor Day. I'm not waiting all the way to no September. No, thank you. Not waiting all the way to no September. Definitely not doing that. And make sure. Oh man, I never got paid during lunch. Oh, you didn't, Emeralds? Wow. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, like now I do. It's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad at all. If you miss a clock in, manager needs to put it in manually. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's I feel like too, like he's always hounding us about the whole clock in and clock out. I mean, but then I don't think I can necessarily blame him for hounding us to clock in and clock out because you got some people that they don't really do it. But I don't necessarily pay attention to. It's not my job to pay attention to everybody's time card. So I ain't nobody's supervisor. I just worry about me. I just worry about what the fuck I gotta do. I don't got time to worry about people. I'm sorry. I'm not a higher up. I'm not a boss, manager, supervisor. I ain't got time to worry about that. Like that's too much damn work. And the thing is that if we're not putting in our time, then my my director is going to be held accountable for it, for people not putting in their times. So I don't want that headache right there. Yeah, for real, right, Jazz? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Jazz. Yeah, I feel like some people need to handle their business. I don't get it. It's like you can't. It's a shit show. You constantly have to remind people to pretty much do their jobs. Gotta hold their hand. I'm not holding nobody motherfucking hand. I'm sorry, I'm not holding nobody hand. Everybody in the work environment is adults. I'm not holding nobody hand. We ain't children here. The fuck? Hold on, let me go to my notes. Switching. I'm just trying to go to my notes because I'm just trying to stick to what I wrote so I don't forget. So now another thing that freaking kills me though is the stupid data. Data for this, data for that, data for the food, data for how many, for data for how much you walk, how much you did. So let's get to that. See, the one shit that was killing me, they was asking me a question. They was asking me a tricky question, right? Just a little tricky question. It kind of threw me off, but also frustrated me. They was asking what the percentage was for blacks, white, or Hispanics that that work at such and such, which is the name of my job. I ain't gonna say the name of my job on here. And I was like, I don't even keep up with the damn. I don't keep up with no data. Only data I keep up with is for the fucking eggs. That's it. All I do is take care of chickens and clean up sites and help with whatever it is that um, I need to get done. I don't spend all that damn time on no fucking data. That's the part that threw me off when I was at the retreat. Um, when I when I was at an all staff retreat 2 weeks ago. And the other thing is that they was giving us some trivia. They was giving us some bullshit trivias that I didn't even understand. They had us thinking too damn hard. And I swear, man, like I didn't even like the retreat. I hated it. I didn't even like it. So I hated the retreat. So they had us working too damn hard. Personally, I don't trust people, man. I don't. They want everybody to come together when they do these staff retreats. And they expect everybody, I feel like they expect everybody to be friendly. And I understand they want everybody to get along and all that stuff. I feel like too, I don't know. They expect everybody to be friendly, this, and that. I ain't doing all of that. I'm just trying to do a job and go on about my business. That's just what I'm about nowadays. My trust for people has gone out the fucking window. Period. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm just tired of going through a lot of. I'm just tired of going through bullshit with people. Honestly, it's too damn much. Yeah. So let me catch up with the chat here. I can trust you. Oh, I trust you, Ambrose. I trust you, buddy. Hey, you're a great mod, so I trust you on that one. I definitely do. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is outside. Let's look how really beautiful it is. Good day to go on the High Line, which is beautiful here. Let me see here. I was backing up my manager, and it was hard trying to see the delegate work to grown folks. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Really, really beautiful. And it got the water thing on at the High Line right there. We'll keep going, everybody. This is a walk and talk podcast. So we're just gonna keep talking here. Nice little walk and talk podcast. But yeah, let's keep on going here. Let's keep this conversation interesting. So yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna continue talking about data now. There are some jobs where yeah, there are some jobs or job positioning where you have to put in data. Like for example, if you I don't know if you work at a farmer's market or something like that. Just give an example. You work like at a farmer's market, or you're pretty much gonna have to put in data for that, like how much food you harvest and all that stuff. So that's well, I don't work. I mean, I don't work for a farmer's market, but we pretty much deal with food. So, we got to put in data. Like for example, I got to put in data for how much eggs I collected, and we also got to put in data for how much food we collected. So they want the data for every damn thing, and I mean, I'm like, it don't really mean nothing to me. It don't mean shit to me. It don't mean shit to me at all, because the crazy part is that I gotta write the data on a sheet and write it in the website. So that's double work right there on data right there. So, but back to that part that they was asking us at the retreat. So they gave us a sheet of paper. They was asking us some stupid data questions like, oh, what's the percentage of blacks or percentage of whites or percentage of Latinos that work at such and such? And I'm like, this is like more of an end of the year question. Like, why they ask? Because some of my coworkers said it too. Like, why? This is a question that's too soon. Why they asking a too soon question right there? I don't understand how they be doing stuff at work. I really don't. But I also want to. Well, I'll go back to the part where I was getting that impression he wasn't really doing anything in the winter. I'm gonna just say this though. See, this is the part that they be forgetting. They be forgetting that we come to work at our own time. We freaking come. We come to work when, how I put it, to people like me, my supervisors. Some of us come to work on our off days. Like for example, I came in during the Christmas break, two weeks. I could have been at home chilling and not be thinking about work at all. But instead, I came in because chickens is things is a consistent need and doesn't stop. So, like for example, chickens got to eat. Their eggs got to be collected. They got to have food. So, like, what do you mean we don't really do anything in the winter? Like, that's the part that honestly pissed me off. It really did. Like, I don't understand that at all because I don't know where to get that part from because y'all don't even take the time out to see what we to watch us in action during the winter time. Y'all just stay in the fucking building. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I know, right, Jazz? I put in data for any nonsense 9/11. Yeah, it is important, Jazz. It is. Yeah, it really is important. Yeah, I understand it's important and everything, but you know, it may not mean shit to us. It don't mean shit to me. Trust me. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about the data. I don't give a shit about some stupid data. But that's what they want. So hey, they got the data. But that's how they keep track of stuff. That's how the higher ups keep track of stuff, like eggs, food, and all that stuff. They want data for that. So that's something that or a big part of like what we got to do for work, pretty much. So let me see what else I want to. I'm gonna go to my notes real quick. Hey Michael, hey Michael, good to see you. Good to see you again here in the UK. Cheers. Oh, cheers to you too, Michael. Cheers to you too, my friend. Thanks for tuning in from the UK. Good to have you here. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful day here in the park. It really is. Sorry. Such a beautiful day here in the park. Hold on, let me go to my notes, folks. I think I talked about this earlier, but I can go over it again. But another thing I want to cover is honestly, I also feel like I feel like there's so much shit being dumped in our laps. Oh, to do this. Oh, Chris, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you get this done? Do this, that. We got we have volunteers coming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 50 people Tuesday, 40 people Wednesday, 22 people Thursday. I'm just giving examples. I'm just giving some examples, but it's just hard to freaking keep up, man. It really is. It is really hard to keep up. I ain't gonna lie, it really is that damn hard to keep up with a lot of shit. I feel like so much shit be dumped in our laps. It's like by the end of the day, you're tired and worn out. So, That's when you need the happy hour drink. Need that happy hour drink, man. I know it's gonna come. Them days are coming. Them hot days are coming. 90 degrees, 86 degrees. You know, I'm gonna talk about that too. Let's talk. I'm gonna talk about the summertime because I know the summertime, a lot of shit be dumped on our laps, and that's the thing. It be 90 plus degrees outside, and we still gotta work outside. We still gotta work a full day, full normal day, and stuff like that. So. I think one day I just didn't feel like coming in. It was so damn hot. I just want to just take it easy. I didn't want to be out there in that scorching hot ass weather, man. I just didn't feel like it, honestly. I mean, it was a bit much, but the heat is just a lot to handle. It really is. Yeah, it's cloudy, but the air feels good. Oh, I'm not talking about now, Emeralds. I'm talking about like when it gets to be July, August, like them hot ass months right there. That's what I'm basically talking about. Trust me, they expect everybody to work a full day. Trust me. It could be damn near 100. It'll be damn near 100 degrees, so almost 100 degrees. Just imagine it was 100 degrees. You still have to come into work. Trust me, and work like shit. Trust me on that one. But only thing they're gonna tell you is to drink plenty of water and hydrate. So that's just a part of what we gotta do. Just drink some water and hydrate. Kudos to the construction workers, road lifters, landscapers to work in the heat. Oh yeah, definitely, Jerry. Yeah, yeah. Kudos to them. I give them a lot of credit to, and the garbage men too. Kudos to them too, cause, whew, I don't know how they do it. So, what my dad used to do, he used to work for sanitation. So he worked for sanitation for about, I don't even think 20 years. I think for like maybe 18 or 19 years, I believe. But them garbage, well, lifting them heavy ass garbages, I could see that it was tearing his back up. It was tearing the hell out of him, and really tearing him up. But like, he honestly couldn't wait to retire from that job. But it's a lot, though. It really is a lot. And I'm gonna just say honestly, I understand. It's a good. I mean, I understand the money is good, but do I really want to break my back? And then on top of it too, when you work for sanitation is pretty much a garbage. Well, it's a garbage collector maintenance job here in New York City. So that's what they do. Like for example, if there's a parade and they need people to clean up all that confetti, then sanitation will come in and clean up all that confetti there. So that's what they will do pretty much. And they normally just pick up any garbages around the city. Some of them got different routes. See, this right here is an example. This garbage truck coming up. So, so this is what they'll do. They'll collect it. If there's like the bins here, if it's full of garbage here, they'll collect that and put it into the truck. But they gotta lift it and put it into the truck. They also do the alternate side parking. So you do the alternate side parking, which is the little broom sweepers. The alternate side parking is where they clean the streets of New York City. So that's what sanitation, just to give you an idea of what sanitation pretty much does. I'm pretty sure every city in the United States has it. I don't know about the counties, but I'm pretty sure every. I even saw an alternate side parking truck when I was in Chicago. When I was walking the north side, they have trucks here in Texas. The truck has arms to lift the cans. So the drivers does not have to get out the seats. Yeah, we don't even got that here. Honestly, I feel like New York is so lazy. Why don't they just build trucks like that? So the garbage men don't even have to get out of the trucks to lift all the garbage. So, and that's why it takes even longer. Like when you're behind when you're behind a garbage truck, and I remember one time last year I was trying to go to I was trying to add a staff retreat. I was trying to get downtown, and the holdup is the garbage people. It was so much garbage that had to wait on them. I had to freaking wait on them to finish collecting all the garbage, and then my Lyft driver can go. So I don't like being behind a garbage truck in New York. Kind of sucks because we don't even have that. Yeah, see, this is the example that I'm talking about. See, they gotta get out. See, they have to how they gotta get out of the truck and all that stuff. This is the example I was talking about right there. That's sanitation right there. But that's what my dad used to do um, before he retired. Yeah, it's a nice day. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on. I didn't even want to stream NYC. I wanted to go out to Jersey, but the thing is that New Jersey Transit they take their sweet time, man. They take their sweet effing time. So I felt like if I took New Jersey Transit, I wasn't even gonna make it in time to the time that I had scheduled for the podcast. So I was like, I'll just stay my ass in New York City. It is what it is. But I'm honestly just trying to take a break from live streaming New York City for a little while because I feel like all I do is just stream the same thing. All I do is just stream my walks, Manhattan, 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 you know, or I streamed Brooklyn several times, the Bronx, Queens. Only place I haven't streamed as much was Staten Island. That's the least I've done streams from. But I think I'm gonna try to get back to going back out to Staten Island, and I'm gonna try to do some more live streams there because I feel like everybody live streams Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens not as much, the Bronx rarely. I don't mind streaming the Bronx, but I've done plenty of streams out in the Bronx. But if I do stream the Bronx again, I think I'm gonna go to City Island and live stream that. Patrick NY, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're gonna go vertical today, you guys. So I'm just switching. I'm trying to switch it up because I don't feel too happy with this Prism app. So I was getting something that um, I was getting something that somebody was telling me that they haven't been seeing my videos. Some people get the notifications, some people don't. So that's just my thing. But yeah, so I'm just trying to switch it up a bit, trying to find a way so everybody can be able to catch my streams. But yeah, so welcome into the podcast for anyone that just came in. We're basically just talking about dealing with all the BS that comes behind work. So we definitely covered stinking ass ADP. We covered the expectations of the higher ups, data, just having shit being dumped into your lap, all those kinds of things. Yeah, I think we've covered about 3 or 4 things in this podcast. I'm also doing a walk and talk podcast as well. So I have the microphone on just to make it feel more like a podcast because it is a podcast. So why not have the mic on? But if I was just doing a regular walk, then I don't need to have the microphone on. But it's just so you guys can hear me a bit better. So, but I guess you guys can hear me pretty well. So Hey, Square Island, yeah, Patrick. I might be coming to Square Island and doing some streams there soon. Let me see what else I'm gonna. Let me see what else I haven't covered because I gotta go to my notes real quick. I just want to see what I haven't covered. Cool. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. One time. Was it last? Oh yeah, last year. I did a walk from St. George. I did a walk from St. George all the way down to the Staten Island Mall. That was one hell of a walk right there. That that I did last year, but it was a good walk. I was hot, but I'm gonna have to do it in sleeves because it's getting hotter. Hold on, folks. But here's one topic that I haven't covered yet. So we're gonna go through this last topic, and that's basically is how miserable has money? I mean, yeah, how miserable has money made people? Mm, that's also $1 million question. How miserable has money made people? And I'm about to tell you guys that. And feel free to jump in on this conversation on that. But honestly, I really feel like the way things are going now, and we even got a president that's charging other countries fucking tariffs. So that's gonna cost that's gonna cost shit to go up. A lot of damn things to go up. Like food, for example. I mean, eggs is already $18. $18 for some eggs. I see it already. We're gonna have to spend like $20 for eggs pretty soon. I mean, who want to spend that type of money on eggs? Nobody does. But hey, but that's what the tariffs are doing to us. It's hurting our country. But I feel, especially. I mean, don't get me wrong. New York City is a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. But to be honest, I feel like money has made a lot of New Yorkers a bunch of fucking a-holes. It's turned people into a bunch of fucking a-holes. Money. That's what money has really done. Turn everybody into a-holes. Because if you need help with something, nobody wants to help you out. So, um, I could be. I'm a lot of times I'm walking the streets in New York. I'm walking down the freaking streets, and sometimes I'd be asking people be asking me, "Oh, can you spare a dollar? Can you spare this? Spare that?" I just walk away or I shake my head because I'm not giving them. I'm not giving those people my money. If you like, come on, man. If you're not willing to, if you're not trying to survive or get yourself something to eat, and you're just asking for money, or you're asking for cigarettes or alcohol, all this other bullshit, I'm not gonna help you out. Sorry. It's too many people like that. Like I don't want the last thing I need is for people to be taking advantage of me. I don't want that at all. Period. I mean, if you're hungry and you ain't eat, you probably look like you ain't eat. Well, not look like, but you told me you have not eaten in days. Then yeah, I'll help you out. But if you just if you just fucking asking me for money, hell no, I'm not helping you out. It's crazy, and the cost of living is ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. Like, like for example, like myself. Look how long it's taken me to get a place. Look how long it's taken me to get something. It's crazy. The funny part is that New York City, they like to say, "Oh, affordable housing." Affordable for who? Ain't no affordable housing. Ain't none on that. Ain't no damn affordable housing. When y'all want to charge $2,000 or $3,000 a month, that's not affordable. Man, get out of here with that. You haven't eaten in 5 minutes. Depends on the person, yeah. Money makes people stressful, raising costs or things. People who are depressedly trying to find work lose jobs, business culture builds. Yeah, exactly, Jerry L. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Congress is the only ones who really allow to do tariffs. That's why the judges are nailing the orange clown right now. Oh, okay. Interesting, Robert Kinziski. Interesting. Gotcha. See, that's the problem with that orange clown. He he thinks he can control shit. Honestly, and the thing is that it's not even about. It's not about us. It ain't about the American people. It ain't about no. He's only doing this for himself. It's all about himself. Pretty damn much. Pretty much all about himself. And the sad part is that people can't. They're so blind. They can't even see it. So until it happens to them, which is really crazy. Now back to the whole housing situation there. They keep saying affordable housing, like affordable for who? And then the thing is that, see, this is one of the things I was talking about during my live streams while I was in Chicago on Saturday. Me and my friend, you used to be able to apply for a job and you would get it. Same thing with housing. You used to be able to apply for housing and you would be able to get it. And it didn't cost so much back then. Now it takes you, what, 5 years to freaking get something? 4 years? 10 years? Sometimes you don't even hear back. That's the crazy part about it. I even did an application for, what was it? The one shit that I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest though. They want to take you over to this is website called NYC Housing Connect, and if there's a specific location that you're applying for, and you want to find out how to apply, they'll probably be like, "Oh, go to NYC Connect." NYC Connect sucks, man. It is a bullshit system because uh, I applied. You know how many locations I didn't apply to on that shit, on that bullshit? Several locations. 2 years later, I finally hear back from them. I gave them paperwork and all that stuff. And once I submitted everything that they was asking for, I didn't even hear back from them. This is what I'm saying. New York has too many bullshit systems, man. Too many damn bullshit systems. I don't get it. Yeah, exactly, Karina. Exactly. Same thing with the jobs. They just want everybody to work the bullshit jobs. They want people to take the shitty housing, like for example, like NYCHA. Let's talk about that part for a second. Because to be huh? I don't know what's going on there. I'm sorry. I wasn't even, I'm not even paying attention to them. I'm just live streaming and doing a podcast. So I'm just minding my own business. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't even recommend applying for NYCHA. I wouldn't, because let me just say this though. I've seen on the news so many damn times how they treat their residents, man. It's crazy. I can't, man. Not to talk bad, but it's crazy. Like how a lot of residents in there are being treated. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I really do feel bad for them. because they can't really afford anything else, and it's like this is what they have to deal with. This is just what it is. They're stuck in that type of environment, and this is just what they got to deal with. This is just what it is. And the landlords, they report it to so many times. Crack walls. They're not getting no heat in the wintertime. Some of them have to turn on their ovens. It's crazy, man. It really, really is. Thank goodness I'm retired, but the way things are going, I might go back to being part-time nanny. Yeah, I know. Patrick, all the money you hide in my sock drawer. Oh, man. I got to cross the street. But yeah, so like they just want you to work the bullshit jobs and live poorly. You know, all thing they doing is help. They help. Only thing they doing is making the rich more rich and the poor more poor. They only New York City's only benefiting the rich. That's what I feel like. 'Cause F the working class and F the poor. That's their attitude. But my argument is this, that I mean, the only thing we're really ever gonna get, if we're really gonna ever get anything done, only solution is the midterm election is next year, November. Get Democrats back into office until these people time is up. Because if we don't get no Democrats in here, it's gonna we're gonna stay stuck until these people's time is up, and it's going to continue to get worse for the poor and working class. But like it's hard to make it out here, man. It really is. If I could find a country where things are so easy, it's easy to find it. It's easy to get a job. It's easier to get a job. It's easier to get homes, get a roof over our head. I would take it. I was, you guys, I would, uh, I would dead ass leave this country and go somewhere better than to sit here and continue to put up with the bullshit that's happening here. That's just my argument. So I don't know what you guys' argument is, but that's just my argument personally. Hell no. Hell no. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, so I think once I get up to Union Square, um, I think I'll end the podcast. So we did over an hour. Yeah, we did over an hour um of this podcast. Did over an hour. We did good so far. I wanted to change the podcast up a little bit. I didn't add no intro to this podcast because I wanted to do something a little bit different. Um, I'm trying to get more in the habit of just using the YouTube app for the live streams so everybody can, receive the notification. So trying to do things a little bit different, but you know, and I also wanted to do a walk and talk podcast as well. So this is a walk and talk podcast right here. So yeah, just a little walk and talk podcast. Just walk around. It's a beautiful day outside. I know you guys don't want to see me sit in the house being just talk to you guys and just walk on this beautiful day here, back in the streets of New York City. Hey, Apple Martini, good to see you. How you doing? You passed by my favorite stores. Oh, I did. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, Patrick. All right. I know some people were saying they don't get it, Patrick. That's why I'm just trying to mix it up a bit. You know, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I'm just trying to do something different. So that's all. There's no issues or anything. Nothing big or anything. Oh man. Oh, my arms are sweating though. Yeah, you definitely get my point, Patrick. Yeah, thank you for deleting that. I don't understand these trolls, man. I don't understand these fucking trolls. I don't get it, man. They be commenting some bullshit in the chat, like lay off, man. I don't even know half. I don't even know half. I don't even know half the shit that these motherfuckers be saying. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is that after every live stream, I'm gonna do like a little feedback poll for you guys. So I'm gonna do like a little feedback, just asking from you guys. Um, I want to hear from you guys' perspective because you guys are the ones that's watching me. Because sometimes I don't know 100% on what's going on my end, so I don't know. But I'm gonna start doing these polls so I can get feedback from you guys, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys how you rate um how you rate the live streams, how it went. Was it okay? Was it good? Was you able to get the notification? Um, was it all right? Was the stream buggy? You know, just a little feedback, and in the long run, it will help me. It will also help me as well to be a better live streamer as well. Help me to grow, and it will help me to improve. So I'm the type of person where I want to grow and make changes and adapt to change versus being someone that's stuck on the same old thing. And, you know, I also want to be a problem solver, At the same time, I want to be a problem solver. I don't like sitting on problems. I like to just resolve it. If there's an issue I can resolve, I'll do my best to fix it. If you comment on lives after the show and click a minute. If you comment on lives after the show and click all notifications, you should be able to stay getting notifications. Oh, thank you so much, Apple Martini. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. That's a good suggestion, Patrick. That's a really good suggestion. Yeah, because pretty much everybody that I watch, I pretty much get their notification. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound all harsh or anything. I'm not trying to sound like I'm focusing on numbers, but um, sometimes I just want to hear you guys' feedback. And if there are any suggestions, mods, viewers, anybody, if there are any suggestions that you think I should give to other viewers or other people, just let me know. Or if you even see me in another live stream, you could just be like, "Hey, Chris, I think you should suggest this. I think you should suggest that." So, I'm open to constructive criticism. You guys know this. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I'm always trying to find ways to improve and grow because it helps me as a person to improve and grow, not just as a live stream, but as a person. Oh, thank you for that, Juanita. Appreciate it. Yeah, it looks beautiful, right? It looks pretty. Pretty sky right here. So, Rag Union Square. I'm going to go underneath the shade. I'll go underneath the shade, and then we'll close out this podcast because I'm hot. I'll be sitting in the shade for a little while. It's like they're playing music there. All right. At my age, I like to cause problems. Oh, Robert. Yeah, of course you do. I see you there, Mr. Kinziski. I think I'm it's hot, man. I have to take off this hoodie. It's starting to get hot now. Enjoy. Back to work I go. Oh, all right, Apple Martine. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All righty, folks. I think I'm gonna close out this podcast here at Union Square. I think I'm gonna just chill in the shade for a little bit, try and cool off. But if you enjoyed this podcast, please just be sure to give this a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this podcast, Kaczynski has been causing problems since birth. Oh man, I'm not talking to him. Oh, anytime, Frank. Anytime. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it, Korean. I'm about to close out this podcast anyway. So, I mean, he's not being disrespectful. This person is not being disrespectful or saying anything that he or she should not. So, just leave that alone for right now, Karina. I understand. But anyways, folks, have a good one, everybody. Take care, folks. Hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for being here. No personal questions. Oh, he was asking personal questions. Yeah. All right. Yeah, do what you got to do on that. So, all right, folks. Have a good one. Tomorrow night, I will be live in New Jersey. So, I'm going to try to go out to New Jersey. And I'm going to come back for my regular Saturday live stream. And I think next week, I'm going to just take a break next week from streaming. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, everybody. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good one, folks.